I hope everyone is doing well. One second. Okay. So, oh, I see. It gives a different, like a notification. I see. I see. That's interesting. Okay. I'm trying some new things with my setup. So, all right. There we go. Should work now. Okay. Hello, hello. How is everyone doing today? I am very busy, very tired. Kind of like always. I suppose I'm always really tired and always really busy. So I'm waiting for my caffeine to kick in. To kick in meaning to start. I'm waiting for my caffeine to kick in. I'm waiting for my caffeine to start. Because I don't drink coffee and I don't drink tea. So I have this water and I put like an energy mix into this water. And that's how I get my caffeine. So, hello, hello. Good afternoon to you. If it is afternoon for you, or good evening. Glad to be here. Oh, I'm glad that you are here as well. Hello to Mexico. Hello, Alina. Welcome back. So you started, to start working, like to kick in. Yeah, to kick in means like to start working. So unfortunately, I don't have the ability to comment in the chat or anything like that. So I'll tell you what, I'll write it down. I'll write it down. Or, oh, thank you. Actually, perfect. Never mind. Mossab, thank you. I appreciate that. He, put the notes in there. Thank you. So Ahmet, welcome back. Please give me some tips to improve English speaking. So tips for improving your English speaking is to speak more and to listen as much as possible. Listen and repeat. And if you can get a conversation partner, then that's a great way to practice. But you can practice speaking on your own. You can practice speaking by yourself, because if you can think about what you want to say or what you could say in a conversation, and you can say it to yourself. Like, you need to practice the way that you want to be when you have the conversation. So, when you practice by yourself, that's good. That's good rehearsal, good practice. So when you do have conversations, you will be able to more easily make sentences and like to access, to get to that part of your brain for making sentences and things like that. But listen as much as possible and talk to yourself. Make sentences. Make sentences as much as you can. So when I was learning French, for example, I would go around my house just, during the day, and I would make sentences about what I'm doing. And that was a really good way for me to identify what words I still didn't know. So it also built that connection between my mind and my mouth. So those are some tips for improving your speaking. Listen, practice. Okay, so I have chat up here. So, alrighty. If I look here, it's because I'm looking at the chat on a different screen, not my phone. Okay. So, Alina, you just completed your bachelor's degree in commerce. Wow. Very cool, very cool, very cool. And you're doing a BBA. A BBA. I don't know what a BBA is. Is that like a different bachelor's degree? I'm not sure. You studied in a Cambridge school system and you're at C1. Fantastic. Love to hear that. Will you teach me English? I mean, if you are asking about classes, then my website, www.missjeanteaches.com, there's a wait list. I should be able to start accepting new students soon, but that's the best I can do for you right now. Your location, please. Oh, dude. I mean, I am currently living in Florida, in the US, in Florida. And let's see, always stuck in fluency. So if you feel like you are stuck, my recommendation is to start recording yourself. Because feeling stuck, that's just a feeling. Like, how do you know if you are or are not stuck? You need some way to measure if you are improving or not, if you care about that sort of thing. Personally, for me, when I am learning a language, I don't usually care about, am I improving? I just enjoy the language. I just follow my curiosity. So it really, if you feel stuck, I recommend recording yourself like once a month. So one time each month, record yourself speaking, and that can be a way to check your progress over time. Most people don't want to do that, though. I think you should do it anyway. Okay, let's see. Oops. Oh dear. 1 second. Okay. Hello. I know all the words, but still facing grammatic. So if you're still struggling with grammar, honestly, grammar is looked at like a really bad word in learning and because of school. But honestly, if you're still struggling with grammar, get a grammar book, and just focus on it for a short period of time. Not forever, but if you're struggling with it, do some grammar exercises. Like it's not a bad thing to do. Maybe a little boring, but if you want something more interesting, try ChatGPT. Say, hey, ChatGPT, I'm struggling with this grammar. Like, give me some exercises. So I think that doing things that are interesting is important, but not necessary. So learning is going to be a little boring sometimes, and that's okay. I always watch your videos. Well, thank you. I'm so glad. Yes, I can connect people via email if you email me, I can connect you with people. Seabell, welcome. Glad you're here. I would like to speak English like you. Hey, with time. With time. What is that? Oh, Amit. Coming in clutch with the gift memberships. Can I? Let's see. Hold on. Can I do anything with this? Oh, no. I can't like hype it or anything. Okay. Well, thank you, Amit. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. You're very, very kind. Very, very generous. Glad that you're here. And thank you for the gift memberships. I appreciate it. Let's see. Hello, hello. Hello to India. Hello. Okay, one second. I'm catching up with the chat. Let's see. Okay. Are you with the idea of listening even if you do not understand what you're listening to? Yes. Listen to things even if you don't understand them. Yes. 100%. I think that a lot of people focus on understanding everything. Like, oh, I have to understand 100%. No, you don't. No, you don't. Your brain is taking information beyond, like, more than just vocabulary. Even when you are listening to something and you don't understand, you are still training your ear. Your brain is still looking for patterns. So yes, listen to things even if you don't understand it. Yes. Yeah. Are you doing this live on another platform? No, I'm actually just doing this on YouTube. I used to also live stream to Instagram and Twitch, but I don't like Twitch anymore, and Instagram is too difficult to multi-stream to. So just YouTube for now. Just YouTube. Okay. What is BBC? The BBC is a organization in the UK, British Broadcasting Corporate, something like that. I don't know what it stands for, but it's like the big media company in the UK. Am I a teen? I guess I'm at the age where that's a compliment, I suppose. No, I am 31, actually. I guess, thank you. I don't know if that's a compliment. I don't think I look like a teenager. Oh, God. People have always told me I look older than I really am. So that's why I think that question is funny. Are you a teen? I am not a teenager. No, I am 31. Oh, goodness. Okay. Beginner at English. Oh, welcome. Welcome, welcome. Let's see. Okay. Hello to Ecuador. And so I see that there's multiple, there's the same question multiple times. I promise I will get to your questions. I go through the chat very slowly, so I want to make sure I see everything. So if I don't see your question immediately, that's okay. I will see it eventually. Hello to Brazil. Hello, hello. It's been very good and helpful. Well, thank you so much. I'm very glad. How to turn on captions on your live. I don't think captions are available on my live because uh, I have ultra low latency turned on. So let's see. Hello to Brazil. Oh, a bachelor's in business administration. I see. Well, that's awesome, Alina. Very cool. Very, very cool. Hello to Pakistan. Let's see. You are country. See, here's the thing. I think you're asking what country I'm from, but who said that? Irfan? But our country actually it does mean something in English, but it means something very different. So I'm from America. I'm from the U.S. Yep, I am from the U.S. I currently live in Florida, kind of near Miami. If you know Miami. Hello, hello. Yeah, okay, yep. Where are you from? Good evening to everyone. Yep, hello to India. Hello, hello. Please say hi to me. Hello. Hello. B. Hello. How are you? Okay, let's see. Neelam and Nicole, both are busy. Ah, I see. Both are very busy. You know, Alina, I need to email you about that. Hello to Siberia. Very cool. Very cool. Let's see. Is it true that when the English use the present perfect tense, the Americans often use the past simple tense in such cases? Ooh, interesting grammar question. I'm so sorry. I don't know how to read your name. I can't read Cyrillic. But from Siberia, interesting grammar question. So, is it true that when the English use the present perfect tense, the Americans often use the past simple tense? I don't know, actually. I don't know for sure. The most common grammar difference I see or I hear between British English and American English is the way we use, in America, we would use the continuous tense, and in the UK, they would use like a passive tense. So, for example, in America, if I'm telling you about something, say, oh, I was standing, or I was sitting, let's say, I was sitting here yesterday. Okay. I was sitting here yesterday. In the UK, in British English, they would say, I was sat. I was sat there yesterday. They would use this like passive construction. This is actually something that I use now because my husband uses this grammar. My husband is not British, but my husband's parents are British. So they use grammar like that. So my husband uses grammar like that, but with an American accent because my husband was born here, but he uses a lot of British grammar and vocabulary. So because I have been together with my husband for 7 years, now I also use a little British grammar. So, so to answer your question, I don't know for sure. I don't know for sure. But it's an interesting question. It's a very interesting question. I understand, but I can't speak. Advice. So I have a video about this, actually. I do have a video about understanding but not being able, can't speak. My question is, what do you mean by can't speak? And all of my speaking advice is the same. So if you don't have a conversation partner, talk to yourself. Practice conversations, because the way you practice will be the way you are when that conversation happens. So you want to practice well and practice a lot, so you are prepared when you have conversations. So the only way to improve your speaking is to practice and review. I highly recommend recording yourself and reviewing your recording. Most people don't want to do that, but it is a phenomenal method. So, okay, still catching up. Catching up, meaning I need to reach the bottom of the chat and see all of the chat. Okay, hello to Poland. I have a question about how I can increase my active vocabulary. My passive vocab is quite good, but I only use basic words. I'll tell you what. Who is this? We would say David. Okay, so your active vocabulary, based on what I understand about language, I've been a teacher for 6 years now. To my understanding, your active vocabulary is always going to be smaller than your passive vocabulary. Your passive vocabulary is always going to be bigger. That's true with your native language. So that is also true for English. Your active vocabulary will be smaller. And that's normal, and it's also not a problem. So if you want to increase or change your active vocabulary, there's a lot of different things you can try. You can try focused practice. So things like spending 15 minutes a day writing basic sentences and then choosing a more complex way to say that. You could use ChatGPT for that. You can start tracking new words you want to use. What else? And also just listen and repeat. When you hear a word or a phrase and you think, ooh, I like that, then repeat that so it gets into your brain. Yeah. But I think a lot of my students worry about only using basic words. Honestly, that's not a bad thing. It's really not. Like, if you are able to get your message across, like it's really not a bad thing. Alrighty. Oh, goodness. So, something to understand if you are just joining, like, it does take me a while to see your message, but I will see it. I'm not ignoring you. I promise. I promise. I'm not ignoring anybody. So, okay. I want to learn English. How do I learn it? Oh dear. And wait a second. I lost where I was. I want to learn English. How do I learn it? A little bit every day. There's no real secret to learning English. It's a habit like anything else, and it's a skill like anything else. So, you want to learn English? Start with good habits, a little bit every day. And what you do, I mean, that depends on how you like to learn, what you want to learn, why you're learning. My best advice is a little bit every day. What does that say? You are Jewish? I'm not Jewish. No. Let's see. Okay, hold on one second. The chat keeps moving. We need to be exposed to English. Yes. Lantana, yes. Being exposed to English, that can be anything. That can be YouTube. That can be movies, TV shows. It doesn't have to be just conversation. Okay. New here. Well, hello. Victor, hello. Pave, welcome back. Hello, hello. Where are you from? I am from the US. I currently live in Florida. Let's see. Oh, I see some connections being made in the chat. Fantastic. Fantastic. Hello to Turkey. Where are you from? From the US? From America? Let's see. Let's see. Hold on one second. I am trying to catch up. Tara, or Tara, maybe. Sometimes I lose my motivation and my routine of learning English. I don't know what should I do in these moments. So you don't always have to be motivated. That's why good habits are so important. We can't trust our motivation because motivation changes. But we need to be consistent. If possible, we need to be consistent. So I say that. However, it's also okay to take breaks. Honestly, it's also okay to take breaks. If you are getting really, really tired, take a break. A few days, a week, a month, take a break. And then come back to it. I did that with French. I was so tired learning French. So I stopped for about a month. So, and when I returned to French, it was much, much better. It was much, much better. Okay, hello to Brazil. Marcio, hello. I watch movies with subtitles in English, but when I take it off, I don't understand. You think I need trying more without subtitles? I think so. Are you watching with subtitles and then watching again without? Are you watching the same thing again? That's my question for you. Hello to Afghanistan. Hello to Bangladesh, Azerbaijan, Morocco. Fantastic. Pakistan, Russia. Wow. Afghanistan, Bangladesh, Azerbaijan. My gosh. Fantastic. What time is it in your country? Currently, it is almost 9:30 a.m. Hello to Sudan, Ethiopia, Kazakhstan, Bangladesh, Somalia, Korea. Amazing. I love seeing all the different countries. Amazing. Okay, so Alina, David, yes, David, send me an email. You can find my email on my channel. Send me an email and I will connect you to Alina. Yes. Amazing. I see Costa Rica, Egypt. Fantastic. Ah, Pave, I started to understand you better. I'm happy. Good. I'm glad. I'm very glad. Let's see. What is the difference between hold off versus put off? Hold off, put off. So to hold off is more like to wait, and put off is more like to delay. But sometimes you can use both. That's a good question. Hold off versus put off. Good question. All right. Hello, hello. Oh no. The chat moved. Hang on. I am trying to catch up. Where to use few and fewer? It depends on the context. I mean, few, I think, is often used inside a bigger phrase, like a few things, or kind of like some. Fewer is comparing. How long should I wait for your course? Well, I wanted to launch my course last week, but I'm having some problems. Possibly today, actually. Possibly today. This is my first course, my very first course. So I'm learning a lot and it's taking a lot of time. So the course is finished, the course is done, but there are the tech parts that I'm still figuring out. So, okay, let's see if I can catch up with chat. Let's see. Let's see. I want to learn English, but I think that I don't have enough time. I mean, honestly, just watching an English video, here, an English video there, like, you don't have to study to learn. So just keep that in mind. Hello to Pakistan. When I try to speak English, nothing comes to mind, or nothing is in mind. Okay. That's why you have to practice. You have to practice connecting your mind and your mouth. So start with your routine, like what you're doing right now, or, make sentences about your life, or what you like, what you don't like, places you've been, things like that. Let's see. Unlike most Americans, Jean's pronunciation is very clear and distinct. I call this my teacher voice. I think I speak pretty clearly in general, but yeah, this is my teacher voice. So, where are you from? I am from America. I'm from the US. I'm currently living in Florida. What do you think about language exchange with other people? Could be a good experience. Could be. Absolutely. There's an app called Hello Talk that I used in the past for language exchange. I don't know how good it is now, but there are apps out there for that. Let's see. Okay, where are you from? From America? From the US? Living in Florida? Let's see. Okay, yep. All right, okay. I'm catching up. I'm catching up. Hello to Brazil. Hello, hello. Hello to Pakistan, Malaysia. Let's see. Oh, I'm catching up. Okay. Pakistan, Argentina. Amazing. Hello, hello, Sudan. Hello, hello. Let's see. Okay. From your best friend, urban huh? Okay. Let's see. What time is it in our country? I don't know what time it is in your country. Currently here, it's 9:30 a.m. So, um, hello to Russia, Argentina. Oh, it's 10:30 in the morning in Argentina. Pakistan, hello. Hello to India. Okay, I'm catching up. All right. Love it. Very glad I'm getting close. Okay. Good evening. Hello. Is English your mother tongue? Yes. I am a native English speaker. I can speak some other languages. I can have very simple conversations, very, very simple conversations in Chinese, Mandarin Chinese, and French. And I can understand like intermediate Spanish, but I don't practice speaking Spanish, so I don't know how my Spanish speaking is. Probably not great. Hello to Thailand for a few days. Love your videos. Thank you. Hello to Japan. Troy, my name is not Jane. My name is Jean. Different name. But don't worry, that happens a lot actually. But my name is in my channel name. So Jean. How old are you? I'm 31. I am 31 years old. How are you? I'm good. Thank you. How are you? Let's see. From Hungary. Fantastic. Hello. Hello, hello. My question is if I should stop watching with subtitles because I end up concentrating on reading and not paying attention to listening. Fair enough, Marcio. Fair enough. So I think it's good to practice both. I think it's good to practice reading and listening and just listening. I think it's good to do both. So I do think it works best when you listen or watch the same video multiple times, personally. But I know that some people don't like that. Some people don't like to watch the same thing over and over again. But it is really useful. It is really helpful. Sunny Love, hello, hello. Hello to Belgium. Love your videos. They're wonderful. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you. Hello to Azerbaijan. Hello. Oh, and it skipped again. Okay. Guess the time in Pakistan? I have no clue. Why? Why do I need to guess? Can you tell me? It's 8:30 in Ecuador. Okay, 8:30 in Ecuador. Okay. Hello to Turkey and Azerbaijan. Amazing. How is the weather today in Florida? Is it warm yet? I mean, it's always warm in Florida, actually. It's always warm in Florida. It might get a little cold in January. Might be a little cold. But no, it's definitely warm. Today it will be 30 degrees Celsius. Let's see. Your method to explain is wonderful. Thank you, Iceman. Great name. I don't speak English, but I'm translating and talking to you. I'll keep listening. You'll probably understand. Oh, okay, cool. See, and that's fine too. That's fine too. I think that translating, I think, is okay in the beginning. But I think when you get to an intermediate level, try not to translate, because when you get to the intermediate level, translation will not help so much, because there you will see more expressions, phrases that don't translate. So in the beginning, yes, but I think when you get to intermediate, hello to Japan. Hello to Japan. Oh, it's 10:30 in Japan. Your voice is very clear. I can understand many words. What's the best way to improve my listening? Marcelo, best way to improve your listening is to listen a lot. And I think it's also good to listen and read at the same time, because that will help you connect what you're seeing and what you're hearing. It will make what you're hearing a little clearer, I think. But it's also good to practice not reading and listening at the same time, just listening. So switching between just listening and then listening and reading. I think those two exercises together can help. Could you say something in Spanish? No, because I don't practice Spanish speaking. Also, I have not listened to Spanish in many months. So Spanish is not really in my mind anymore. I could understand intermediate if I heard it, but I haven't heard it for a long time. So I've been listening to more French recently, actually. So, tips to think in English and stop. Bro, if I want to touch my hair, I'm going to touch my hair. Relax about it. So, I'm going to do this. Don't worry about it. Tips to think in English. So, tips to think in English. Thinking in another language, I have never reached that point. So, I don't have personal experience with that. I started to think a little bit in Chinese when I was in Taiwan. But I did that because, or I think I was able to do that because I was studying Chinese so much. So it just started living in my mind. So I think when it comes to thinking in English, that will take a lot of time and take a lot of input, to really let it live in your mind. But I don't have personal experience with that. Hello to Ethiopia. Hello. What time is it here? It is about almost 9:40 a.m. Sorry. I do not have OnlyFans. Relax. I am good at English, but don't have confidence to speak. If that's the case, Victor, I recommend checking out. There's a guy on YouTube His name is Vin Jiang. I think that's how to say his name. Is it Jiang? I think it is. He has some really good videos about how to improve your speaking confidence. Let's see. I can't type in the chat. Hold on. Here. This is the guy's name. I don't know if it will work, but his name is Vin Jiang, and he has some great videos about how to improve your speaking confidence. It's not about how to speak English. It's not that. It's how to speak better. So yeah, subtitles are not available on this live. Sorry about that. So hello. Let's see. Oh, I'm behind on chat again. Hold on. I'll try to catch up. Let's see. I find it difficult to pronounce your name because I'm not a good English speaker. Okay, no problem. Let's see. From hello to India. Please tell me the secret of your authentic beauty. Well, it's authentic, so there's no secret. I don't know, man. I don't have an answer for that. 6:30. Okay, 6:30 p.m. Alrighty. So that would be like a good evening to you then. Yeah. Hello to Uzbekistan. All right, very cool, very cool. So I'm reading from YouTube, but on my computer. So I'm watching this live from my desktop as well, so I can see the chat. So, yeah, that's why. I can try to move it closer over here, I guess, so I'm not looking off screen so much. Let's see. Weather is very windy here. Okay. We've had actually really good weather here recently. It's a little unusual, actually. Usually this time of year, it's usually really hot, but it's not bad right now. Sorry, 1 second. Let me adjust my phone a little bit. Okay, so do you have personal or group conversations, paid ones I'd like to join? Not yet. Abbas? Not yet. I'm planning on opening a community, but not currently. Not currently. Do your students record videos? No, unfortunately. I wish my students did. I wish they did. Let's see. Where are you from? I'm from America. I'm from the US. I currently live in Florida. Let's see. In India, they speak English, but your English is harsh. Do you speak it in a mixed manner? No. I'm not sure what you mean, but no, my accent, my way of speaking is pretty normal by American standards. So I currently am using a very standard American accent. When I go to Kentucky and my hometown, then I usually have a Kentucky accent. But when I am teaching, I always use a standard American accent. Let's see. Hold on, I'm catching up. I used to watch your videos with subtitles, but the live streams don't have subtitles and I could hear better now. Fantastic. Love to hear that. The video about your tattoo was great. Thank you, Tara. Thank you very much. Let's see. Practice English with talk about something like a noun around us, and then we figure out some phrases about that. Ah, okay. That's an idea I have for beginner my beginner videos. I need to make more beginner videos, actually. Is there a dialect unique in Florida? Ooh, is there a dialect unique in Florida? I don't know, actually. I don't know. Florida is interesting because most people who live in Florida are not from here. Like they come from different states, different countries. Like most people in Florida were not born here. So Florida has a, you know, mix. I don't know if Florida has a unique dialect. I'm not sure. Good question. Good question. Let's see. I think listening is more important. In the past few months, I couldn't understand most things. Now I understand. Now I focus on thinking in English. Fabulous. Love to hear that, Iceman. Love to hear it. Love to hear it. I suggest to you to learn Arabic. Currently, I don't have time to learn any language, unfortunately. I really wish I could go back to learn French properly, but I don't have time. I really don't. Are you living in the city or the suburbs? What is your city like? So, interesting. Okay, so I live in the suburbs. I live in the suburbs. I don't live in the city. I think most people in America don't live in cities. It's too expensive. Maybe if you live in a big city like New York, that's maybe different. But most people, I think, live in the suburbs. So I've always lived in suburbs, except when I lived in Taiwan, I lived in the city. But in America, I've always lived in the suburbs. So my area, it's very residential, meaning that it's just a lot of houses. There's nothing really close to me, like shops or stores or restaurants. Like I have to drive to get to restaurants, shops, things like that. So I can't walk anywhere, like to a shop, to a store, to a restaurant. Like it's all too far away. But that's also pretty common in America. Like America mostly was designed for cars. So it's very difficult to walk places, unfortunately. So, oh no, it keeps moving. Hold on one second. I'm trying to catch up. Let's see. Okay, one second, one second. Okay, where was I? Where was I? There's a channel similar to your content in Russian called Russian with Max. I learned Russian from that channel and it has a lot of videos for every level. Oh, okay, cool. Very cool. I know a few random words in Russian, but I don't know how to make sentences. I don't know anything about the grammar, so I just know some random words. My dad learned some Russian in college and he taught me those words. So like it's random words like, yes, no, please, thank you, what, things like that. So hello to Brazil. Hello, hello. Oh, gonna have exams next week. So maybe I will not be here in your Fridays live. Well, there's always Sunday. I also have Sunday lives as well, not just Friday. Hello. Let's see. I love your English lessons. Thank you for sharing YouTube videos and live streams. You're very welcome. Thank you. Let's see. What's your university name? Well, I went to multiple universities because I also have a master's degree. But I went to the University of Kentucky. Go UK, go Wildcats. Let's see. It keeps moving. You are married. Yes, I am. I am married. Do you have any playlists to learn English intermediate level here in YouTube? I have videos, yes, on my channel. All of my podcast is for intermediate to advanced. I have a lot of intermediate slow English videos on my channel. So yeah, lots of stuff. Lots of stuff. So let's see if you... hello to Russia. Started learning English at the end of summer. Now it's October. ChatGPT told me my English is B1, although I started at A1, A2 in just 3-4 months. I've improved a lot. Fantastic. Love to hear that. Love that. That's the power of consistency. So love that. Oh, good. I said it right. It's Tara, like that. I said it right. Love that. Good. I need to practice English with you. So you can sign up for my wait list, but I'm not currently accepting new students. Probably soon, but I can't tell you exactly when. There are too many things happening in my life right now. Do you listen to rap? If you listen, then which one? I don't, actually. I don't listen to rap. Not on purpose. Like, I used to, well, not used to. I have heard some rap songs, like from Eminem, for example. But in general, no, I don't listen to rap. In your opinion, let's see, what is the best country or area to visit in the US? So by country, do you mean state? Because the US is all one country. So best area to visit in the US. It depends on what you like. It depends because, so for example, America has kind of everything. So we have mountains, we have deserts, we have plains, we have cities, suburbs, small towns, we have islands, we have kind of almost everything. So it's hot, it's cold, tropical. So it depends. It depends on what you like. So I don't know what is the best area, the best state to visit in America. It depends on what you like. So let's see. Time in India is 7:17. Okay, cool. It's almost 10 a.m. for me. Almost. So I am probably going to wrap this up soon. So, hi teacher, I'm from China and I can read and listen English easily, but I can't speak English fluently. I'm so frustrated. Is there any advice for this situation? So yes, start talking to yourself. Make that connection between your mind and your mouth and start small. Start small. Start with simple sentences, things like introducing yourself. That's probably the best place to start. Introducing yourself and getting really good and comfortable with introducing yourself. Think about what questions are most likely to happen in a conversation and practice your answers. That would be my advice to start. Let's see. Hello, hello. In your opinion, what is the best way to learn English? The best way to learn English is whatever way you can do most consistently. So everyone learns differently. Everyone has different goals, different preferences. Everyone is different. So find what you like, what works for you. And if you can do it a little bit every day, that's the best way. So let's see. Okay. Let's see. I can write English, but whenever I want to speak in English, I'm stuck in the same problem. So again, start small. Start small. Practice saying things you know you will say in a conversation. Talk about yourself. Practice asking questions. And you don't have to talk to somebody to do this. Practice just you. It might feel weird, but if you practice well, then you will do well when the real thing happens. So you have to practice the way you want to perform. So, let's see. See, now I'm getting too warm. Let's see, I've been in America for 9 months, and I still don't know English. Are you still... so that's actually very common. So making American friends will help. Getting out of your bubble. I saw this when I was at university. I saw this when I went to university. I lived in the international residence hall, and I was part of a program in my residence hall where we, like American students, would connect with international students. And something I saw all the time, these international students would only make friends with other international students and not American students. So if you've been here in America for 9 months, join some community groups. Make some friends with Americans. It might be scary, but if your goal is to speak better, you gotta do some scary things. So there are apps you can use to find activities, like community activities. Join those. Look at your local library. Local libraries typically have all these activities you can join, usually for free. That can be a good way to meet people who speak English, and you can become friends, and then, you'll improve. Did you eat show tofu when living in Taiwan? I did not. That's stinky tofu, right? I did not. I was not brave enough. I'm in Japan. I finished today's English lesson just now. Very cool. Very cool. Will you be live for long? I'm going to do my routine now. Okay. I'm probably wrapping up pretty soon. It jumped again. Okay. Hello to Bangladesh. I make a lot of mistakes in writing and speaking. Is it normal for B1? Absolutely, it's normal. Yes, it is. How can I improve my vocabulary and their usage while speaking? So, When you're speaking, you're typically not learning new things. You're typically practicing what you already know. So practicing speaking will, if you're talking to someone else, then you can learn something new while you're speaking. But if you're just speaking, you're practicing what you already know. So, and that's normal. And that's normal. What apps are good to learn English at the intermediate level? I actually don't know. I don't really know many apps for English. So I'm not sure, to be honest. Everything plus Las Vegas. Oh, goodness. You changed a little. I changed a little. I don't know what you mean. Do you like Japan? I've been to Japan. Not really. I spent a few hours in the Tokyo airport when I was going to Taiwan. I spent a few hours in the Tokyo airport. So I remember, oh my gosh, actually, I'll tell you about that. When I arrived in the Tokyo airport, I just finished a 12-hour flight from America. I was a zombie. I was so tired. Oh my God. I was so tired. And when I landed at the Tokyo airport, I needed to transfer to another flight to go to Taiwan. So I needed to go through airport security again. I needed to go through airport security to enter the airport. And I remember that I still had headphones and my phone in my pockets when I went through the metal detector. So I had things in my pockets. I walked through the metal detector and it, beep, 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 beep. And I was so tired. I said, I'm so sorry. And I pulled it out of my pockets and I put it on the tray. Now in America, the people at the airport workers are typically not very nice. Typically. But in Japan, the airport workers, they were so nice. They were so nice. And even though I made a mistake and didn't remove everything from my pockets before, they were very, very nice. They were very, polite. And I remember I was so tired. I thought, am I dreaming? Is this a dream? So I have a good opinion about Japan because of that. But I only stayed in the airport for a few hours. And then I went to Taiwan. So, let's see. Okay, hello to Bangladesh. Will we play a game today? Not today. Not today. Unfortunately, I can't play games when I stream like this. YouTube is working on it, though. So, one day we will be able to play a game like that. Steffi! Hello! You make up for it by watching all the videos. Well, I'm glad. I'm glad. Oh, gosh. Comprehensible method is best. I mean, comprehensible input, I think, is a great method. I don't know if it is best, but I like it. Yeah. Please make videos include your daily routine and the special occasions you attend, like Thanksgiving or Halloween. So I do have some episodes, my podcast episodes about Halloween, Thanksgiving, Christmas, New Year's, all the holidays. But yes, I do want to make some videos about those. But is the best way to learn the top 4,000 words in English or to master the letters first and how to pronounce them? Personally, I think the sooner you learn pronunciation, the better. I think pronunciation is a really important place to start, but that's also why listening is so important. So I definitely recommend that. Let's see. Yours. Hello. So I see AJ. I don't read Arabic. Try to keep it English only if possible. Whoops. Okay, let's see. Want to speak English with you? You can join my waitlist on my website. I can invite you to the China mainland. Yeah, I have not visited the mainland yet. I have not. One day, I hope. Hello to Ukraine. I do not know Arabic. I do not. And English is my first language. Yes. Let's see. Have a good range of vocabulary, but I cannot use it when I'm speaking. So, Rahul, take 15 minutes every day and practice using words that you want to be able to use naturally. Like I said, the way you practice will be how you perform. So if you want to use different vocabulary in your speaking, practice it. Let's see. Hold on, I'm getting lost in the chat. Hold on one second. YouTube live stream time. So I am live Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Fridays and Sundays are for everyone. Saturdays are members only for champions. Let's see. Is grammar a must for speaking? If yes, how much? It's not really, I think, a useful question. If you want people to understand you, then you have to pay attention to grammar. Grammar is how we arrange information. So if you want people to understand your meaning, your grammar needs to be close to correct for people to understand you. So, but how much? There is no amount, I think. Let's see. I think probably Pave is already gone. Well, already is. Yes, English is my first language. So in the summer, I had a trip of 12 to 13 hours in the car. It was horrible because the conditions wasn't the best. So yeah, 12 to 13 hours. I know that feeling. Yeah, I do. Because between here and my hometown is 15 hours by car, and whew, it's rough. It's rough. Okay, let's see. One second. I'm from the US. I am from the US. I'm from America. I'm currently living in Florida. Hello to India. Usually I'm live for about 90 minutes, but 60 to 90 minutes. So Okay. Oh, okay. Y'all are trying to connect in the chat. Okay, okay. Hello to Bangladesh. I don't know if I will be able to speak in just 9 months. What do you think? It depends on what you mean by speak, because you can start speaking like now, but it depends on what you mean by speak. Because speak, there's different people mean different things. So, yeah. Oh, thank you so much for the super chat. Thank you so much. Yours. Thank you so much. Ah, very kind. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Oh, I appreciate that. So let's see if there's any more questions. Hello to Taiwan. Let's see. I think that's not for me. Okay. Oxford English file. Oxford English file. What do you mean about Oxford English file? I'm not sure what your question is. I'm not sure what that's about. Hello to India. Where were you born? I was born in a different state called Kentucky. That's where I was born. And then I grew up in North Carolina, which was a different state. Then I went back to my home state for university. Then I met my husband, and now I live in Florida. So, okay, let's see. See, both of you are kids to me because I'm 31. Oh gosh. When we want to speak with others, at that time, should we maintain grammar all the time? Is it mandatory? So again, right, if grammar is important, it's not, I think it's not the most important, but grammar, you can't ignore it, because if you want other people to understand you, your meaning, you have to be close to correct grammar. Let's see. Oh, okay. I see people are ignoring my thing about not sharing about religion. So I've missed today's stream. Ah, Burke. I'm not saying it correctly. Sorry. You told me to use Google Translate to figure out the translation pronunciation. Well, but I will be here on Sunday as well. So let's see. I live in Southern California. All right, cool. Ah, Yushi. Okay. I don't know the tones, but very cool. Southern California. So let's see. So I think probably 1-2 more questions, and then we'll wrap it up. Oxford English file, workbook and textbook for people who study English. I don't have an opinion about that one. I don't use textbooks to teach, so I'm not sure. Let's see. Which topic is most important for speaking? I mean, I don't know if there's a most important. You decide that, I think. Maybe introducing yourself? Possibly? Maybe? Can you make a video on Adventure Story podcast? So, like, making a video about a story? I've thought about doing that before. Let's see. My friend suggested that I start learning 10 words a day from the book he gave me. But since I'm at the beginning of the road, do you think 10 words is better, less, or more? It's whatever amount whatever amount you can consistently do. So if 10 is too much to do every day, then, try 5. Or try a different minimum, because maybe some days you can do 10, but some days you can only do 2. So experiment with different numbers. Let's see. Do you know a teacher named Tiffany? Her YouTube channel is Speak English with Tiffany. That sounds familiar. Hello to Uzbekistan. What is your opinion about the RSS, repetitive spacing system? Oh, I think I know it by a different name, SRS, spaced repetition. So I think it's the same thing. I think, yeah, it's a good system, I think. Yeah. I think that getting a lot of input is a very natural system like that. So I appreciate. I will move to. Oh, you're moving to the U.S. next year. Cool. Very cool. Very, very cool. So, okay, I think I caught up with chat, and so for live. So let's see. Hold on one second. Let me see if I can. One second. Can I do it here like this? Let's see if it works. Haha. Okay. There's my live schedule. Okay. Fridays, Sundays. Okay. For everyone. Then Saturdays are for my champion members. Okay. So that's my schedule. And like I said, if you want to connect with Alina, then you can email me, Jean@missjeanteaches.com. That's my email address. If you need to connect with another person in live. I can maybe memorize 5 words every day, but do you think I will master these words? So that's another thing too, is experimenting with different methods, because mastering words might look different for you. That process might be different for you because everyone learns differently. So try different things. Think like an experiment, like a science experiment, Yeah. Hello to Germany. All right. So, and hello to Pakistan. Can you teach us how to write like you in computer? Do you mean like typing? Oh, because I type really fast? I type really fast because I played a lot of typing games when I was a kid. So if you can find some typing games on the internet, and that will help you with that. So, okay. Thank you all so much for being here. I have plans for my course. So what time is your live broadcast? So my schedule is in the chat. Okay. All right. So that's my schedule, my live stream schedule. Okay. So you can see my schedule there. Alrighty, so thank you all so much for being here. Have a wonderful rest of your Friday. I hope you have a great weekend. If you are one of my champions, I hope I see you tomorrow. For everyone else, I hope to see you on Sunday. All right, so take care. Have a good one and see you next time. Bye.